हेलो दोस्तों, यहाँ पर आप देख रहे हैं डॉक्टर विपिन कुमार को। और आज मैं जिनसे आपको मिलाने जा रहा हूँ, उन्होंने सोशल साइंस में फर्स्ट रैंक सिक्योर किया है ICRJR 2020 में। मिस लिखिता एस, जिन्होंने BSc एग्रीकल्चर किया, कॉलेज ऑफ सेरिकल्चर चिंतामणि, जो यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर साइंस के अंतर्गत में आता है। इन्होंने अपनी स्टडी को बहुत ही नाइस तरीके से यहाँ पर एक्सप्लेन किया है। उम्मीद करता हूँ ये वीडियो काफ़ी आप लोगों के लिए हेल्पफुल होगा। और इसी तरह के टॉपर्स के वीडियो, रेफरेंस मटेरियल्स और टेस्ट सीरीज डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल है, वहाँ पर जाके इसके अलावा भी आप सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, जिससे आपको काफ़ी हेल्प होगा आपकी तैयारी करने में और आपको भी ऐसे रैंक सिक्योर करने में। तो वीडियो कैसी थी, इसको फीडबैक कमेंट करके फीडबैक दीजिएगा और इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिएगा। और इस वीडियो को अपने तक ही मत सीमित रखिएगा, अपने ऐसे ही दोस्त जो सोशल साइंस से तैयारी करने वाले हैं उनके साथ भी इसको शेयर कीजिएगा। तो चलिए अब मिलाता हूँ मिस लिखिता एस से।
Hello everyone, I'm Likita and I secured All India first rank in JRF Social Sciences, and I'm thankful to all my professors, parents, friends and seniors for all the guidance and support. Thank you so much Bipin Kumar sir for providing me this opportunity. I completed my UG from College of Sericulture Chintamani, University of Agricultural Sciences Bengaluru. It is always better to decide your subject early so that you can create some interest towards it. I chose my subject during the third year and I started preparing from the fourth year. We don't have a bulk syllabus, so we can easily cover the syllabus in 6 to 8 months. So that would be enough for cracking the. Basically, social science contains economics, extension as major part and statistics as minor part, and also general agriculture. Agricultural economics written by Subba Reddy is like Bible for all the economics part. So whatever the fundamental concepts you need to study are covered in this book. The more you go through this book, the more clarity you will get with the concepts. And for detailed study, we have a book written by V.T. Raju, Farm Management and Production Economics. That would be very helpful for this economics. And for micro and microeconomics, there's a book written by K.K. Diwat, Elementary Economic Theory. It's a deep book and complicated book. If you have time, you can go through it. For marketing, there's a book written by Acharya and Agarwal, Agricultural Marketing. That is not needed actually. You can go through your course notes, and also the Agricultural Economics written by Subba Reddy. For finance also, Agricultural Economics will be sufficient. And for social sciences, there's a compact book, An Introduction to Social Sciences written by Subhash Chandra. It contains all the parts. In that, economics part is quite impressive. Extension is not so great, but still you can go through it. And for statistics, you can completely rely upon that book. Objectives, there's Objective Agricultural Economics written by Nirmal Ravi Kumar. And for us, this year, we got like 10 to 15 questions directly from this book. So it is a lengthy book and time consuming, but it's worth it if you go through it. Arrange the time so that when you read a topic, when you read a particular topic, you'll solve the objectives simultaneously. This is about the agricultural economics, and extension is a kind of easy to understand but hard to remember kind of subject, so it requires the constant revision. The basic books for extension are Communication and Management written by G.L. Ray. It contains almost 70% of your syllabus, so that's a very good book for extension, but still you can ignore last 3-4 chapters which are not included in your syllabus. And for some topics like training, management and psychology, there is no much detail in GL Ray. For this, you'll have to refer Dimensions of Agricultural Extension written by A.K. Singh. And some of the topics which are missing in GL Ray, you'll get it in A.K. Singh. And there's a collective book for extension, An Instant Extension Education written by Shruti. This contains all the major key points from most of the textbooks in a single book. So keep on glancing this book whenever you have time. Like I already said, extension is very hard to remember and you need constant revision. For revision, Shruti will be the best. And there's a book, Introduction to Extension Education by Adivi Reddy. I didn't get that book. If you're getting that book, please follow that. For communication, there's a small book by A.S. Sandhu. You can simultaneously refer GL Ray and Sandhu for communication topic. For objective, there's a book written by Sunil Viji. There are a few out-of-box questions in this book, but you have to be selective while reading. Just read what is relevant to your syllabus. This is about extension, statistics. You can go through your course notes and that Introduction to Agricultural Social Sciences by Subhash Chandra. That would be enough for sufficient for statistics. And maximum there will be 4 to 5 questions from statistics. So allot your time accordingly. For general agriculture, there is also a prescribed syllabus. And for content wise, you can refer Nemraj Sunda. And for objectives, Objective Agriculture by S.R. Kantwa. And during the January-February month, we'll get some publications and also some of the crisp notes from prescribed universities, which contains current affairs and the major general agricultural portion. That would help you. And for current affairs, you can also refer to Kurukshetra magazine whenever possible. These are about the books I referred. And I divided the subjects economics, extension, statistics. I started with economics. That's your choice how you start. And then extension and then statistics. But when I was revising, I would keep the time for both economics and extension in a single day. That means I used to study economics for some time and after that extension and again economics, so that I'll not get bored. This was the schedule I followed. And for general agriculture, statistics can be completed in 15 to 20 days. General agriculture last 1 month will be sufficient. These are all the books and method I have studied. You see, revision is the key. That's what makes you different from rest of the people. And while studying, make sure all the key points from the books are in a single textbook or a single book, so that when you revise again, you need not refer all the text. And while revising, fix the schedules and time limit. But when you're studying for the first time, make sure you're thorough with the concepts and don't worry about the time. But while revising, you need to keep up with the time. Let the paper be easy or tough, don't worry about it. Keep the cool head. In my exam, after going through 10 to 15 questions, I realized the paper was a bit lengthy and it was time consuming. So I may not have time to revisit the questions and reconsider all the questions again. So I divided the questions into doubtful, very doubtful and no idea, and wrote that question numbers in the rough sheet provided. After the first round, I again reconsidered only these doubtful and very doubtful questions accordingly. All thanks for my economics professor for this idea. This saved me a lot of time during the exam. I have attempted 114 questions and my score was 366. Just a basic thumb rule. After you attend all the questions you know, see that you are attending 10 to 15 questions logically. That would fetch you more positive marks. Just that stick on to your ideas, believe yourself in what you do, and don't underestimate the exam. Attend as many mock tests as possible so that you will get to know the place in this race. That is very important, to know the place where you are and study accordingly. Stay focused and work hard and smart as well. Of this year, yes, the paper pattern was a bit different from the previous years. That is the reason why the scores have dropped off comparatively. But as long as you know the subject and everybody are in the same situation, so these are some of the X factors you should always be ready. That doesn't matter actually. So as long as you know the subject and as long as you keep the efforts, you can do anything. All the very best and thank you so much.